What's cracking, guys? Omar Isaf here, back with another video with the flashy intros. I feel nauseous after that. I think I probably am going to throw up. And we have a blizzard out here in Toronto, which is why we got the rosy red cheeks going on. Check it out. It has often been said in bodybuilding that shows are won from the back. And I think there's multiple interpretations of that. I personally would like to believe they're talking specifically about the back musculature, which is what we'll be focusing on today, because guess what? Your boy, he finished his cut. Throw them photos up. You think this size large shirt is showing what's up? I got results for days. And so we're going to be talking about this, a realistic approach for natural athletes that want to grow their back. Before we do that, I want to announce very quickly that on Kaizen, which I'm one of the owners of, myself, Silent Mike, and Bart Kwan, I just designed and we're releasing the new Strength and Fat Loss 2 program, which is designed for beginners and intermediate lifters who want to maintain or hopefully increase their strength while losing weight. And I think this one's very smart because we periodize the program to match the amount of calories you're eating. And in this one, we take the approach of utilizing diet breaks, which is something I did for the transformation recently, which means roughly for 3 weeks, I'm in a moderate deficit, 2 weeks of maintenance, and then 3 weeks back on at a moderate deficit. Not only does it have a psychological benefit, so you have that dietary break, which leads, I think, to better dietary adherence, you following the program, but more importantly, I think it assists in performance, because if you're consistently in a deficit, and I've done cuts before, where you've been in a small deficit for 10 to 12 weeks, by week 8, 9, 10, 11, your performance really starts dipping. If, on the other hand, we go for a slightly more aggressive deficit while you're losing weight, and then for 2 weeks go right to maintenance, it's not like you're going to lose all your gains, and in that way, we could periodize the intensity of lifting to match the intensity of your calories. So when you're more well-fed, we train you harder. Anyways, we just launched this program. I highly recommend it. I stand behind it. I experimented with myself and on other people, and they got okay results. So we have a 40% off sale that's going to end in a week. KaizenTraining.com. Link is in the description. Let's continue with this video now. Back musculature. Over the last few years, I've really focused on my back. One, because I enjoy training my back. I'm one of those individuals. But two, I was not happy with my progress with back training prior to that. So I took the novel approach of doing a lot of pull-ups. And remember, pull-ups for me are kind of a free weight movement. I personally like to choose pull-ups. You don't need to choose pull-ups for this program. You could do pull-downs if you want. However, depending upon the pulley, the amount of tension, the type of cable system, there's a lot of variance, which is basically why I decided to go with pull-ups. A pull-up is a pull-up. You're just using the bar. The variable is your weight. And as long as you're not blowing it up week in, week out, fluctuating 10 pounds, you'll basically be the same weight, or roughly speaking, as you continue to train. So it's kind of a free weight movement. And I really like a vertical pull, such as a pull-up, because I think it really targets the lats well. I don't know. You tell me. Throw some more photos, Severin. But how we periodize your back training for hypertrophy, we're essentially going to be working through different rep ranges. So I'm going to list everything in this video, but also in the description, because this is a program that's meant to be followed for a period of 12 weeks, and then you could rinse and repeat it. Everything's explained in detail down there. Essentially, you're going to have 2 back days, and then you have additional back volume that you can do. So as my example, I'm doing, once again, pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, if you can't do the requisite amount of pull-ups, you can do assisted pull-ups, you can do pull-downs, you could even use this for a bent over row, a horizontal pull. I think it's also equally effective. I personally, once again, like to do pull-ups. Okay, so essentially how it works, we're gonna have 3 different approaches here. We're going to do high volume, so on your off days, on the non-major days, so your Monday and Thursday or whatever the 2 days you're doing, you'll be doing extra volume. So this is you operating roughly below an RPE8, so like a RPE7, doing just a lot of volume. I do a lot of bodyweight pull-ups. I'll do sets of 15 repetitions. Maybe I'll do 4 to 5. So I do 4 sets, that's 60 more pull-ups. I do 2 additional sessions like that per week. That's 120 extra repetitions. That works out to over 6,000 additional pull-ups a year. That volume really does add up. But we want to periodize the training and get stronger like any other movement. enter Monday and Tuesday. On Monday, we're going to take the novel approach of cycling your intensity. So on week 1, we're doing sets of 10 repetitions. Week 2, sets of 8. Week 3, sets of 5. Week 4, sets of 3. And so naturally, you're going to be using more and more weight. We're hopefully doing here weighted pull-ups. So Monday is your intense day. Thursday is your volume day, where you'll be doing, once again, weighted pull-ups, and you'll be doing 3 sets of 8, 4 sets of 8, 5 sets of 8. We cycle it, remember, week to week, and overall your volume kind of is like a wave. We build the intensity and the volume up, then we lower it back down after week 4, build it back up a little bit higher, more and more. So in that way, the total tonnage that you're lifting by week 12 is more than week 1.
How can less be more? It's impossible. More is more.
Okay, cool. Now, a few other points. In addition to your intensity days, so Monday and Thursday, after you do your weighted sessions, you can absolutely do some back down sets, which I do, and I'm going to demonstrate here. We'll do some sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, again, acquiring more total volume. In this way, in a year, you can do 10,000 pull-ups. So your volume, is it high? You bet your ass it's high. Intensity, are you getting stronger? Definitely, because once again, we're doing just a simple linear periodization approach that we're cycling over time. So 10, 8, 5, 3, and we're slowly accumulating more and more volume. I guarantee for most people, because they don't take their back training as seriously as the bench press, or the squat, the deadlift, or even the overhead press, if you intelligently program your back training, not only will it be a lot stronger, but you'll notice, damn, my lats are really coming in. And lastly, in addition to all this, what I just described, and again, the program is in the description, I just leave it out, it's a text document. You will be doing accessory movements. I would recommend a horizontal row, which would complement all the vertical pull training nicely. I think it assists with thickness, especially if you add, in addition to this, some conventional deadlifts. You know me, I'm a proponent of conventional deadlifts. I like them stiff leg deadlifts, where you emphasize the eccentric, so 3 seconds on the way down, more time under attention for your rectors, and remember, back thickness, your rectors certainly play a role in addition to your traps. So we have the lats, we have the traps, and we have the rectors that we want to focus on. But I think for most people, because they can't see their back, it's like, oh bro, let's train the chest, let's get after it, beast mode. And then when it comes to pull-ups, all they're doing 3 sets of 10, and that's all they're doing whatsoever. You know, it's not a lot of volume. And in that way, I think they train their chest, maybe their legs with a certain amount of intensity, hell, even their arms, but they leave their back. And once again, as bodybuilders say, as the bodybuilders say, bodybuilding shows are won from the back. Interpret that what you will. I think what they're saying is that a wide back, everybody kind of respects. I got to get out of here. The results, finally, Severin, as someone said, after 10 years of lifting, kind of look like I lift. Can I retire now? Is that what happens? I guess. I mean, well, this might be my last video. Guys, it's been a slice. So thank you so much for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions when it comes to the training. I stand behind this. I think this is an intelligent approach. It's an intelligent approach to training overall. I'll do my best to answer the questions. If you enjoyed this video, if you like the dynamic camera work, make sure to like the damn video. And before I let you go, one more reminder, the Strength and Fat Loss 2 program, which is 40% off, and it is organized in a way that I think a lot of people will get very good results off of. Go ahead, kaizentraining.com, link in the description. I got to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next one. Pizza Nova. You knew I had to say it. Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.